My apologies. Hello. Let's hope that I can make it through this ride home video without the camera just shutting off on me. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Me, I have been slightly out of my sorts as of late. I do believe I mentioned in my last video that my idiotic self has been chewing snuff since the age of 12. About a month ago now, they started making these pouches that are just nicotine, so that's what I've been using to try to step myself down to quit. But how it happened was, the instructions on one of the cans of these pouches says to put it in your upper lip, which I've never done. I've always chewed down here, and when it said that, I took my tongue and I was like, that would be weird. And I noticed that I have all these little bumps in the meat of my lip. And there's some asshole blowing leaves all over the road. I realized that I have all of these little bumps in the meat of my upper lip up here, and now I'm terrified. Oh, sorry about the wind sound. Let me shut I had the sunroof, just cracked. So I'm terrified, definitely. And kicking into high gear on the quit mode. Stepping myself down each week to a lower milligram. And it is what it is. I asked my doctor, he stuck his finger in there and felt around. He said, when's your next dentist appointment? I told him December. He said, bring it up to the dentist, see what they say, let me know what they say, and we'll go from there. If you have to go to a cancer doctor, ENT, I think he said, or ENT, whatever it is. So I'm trying not to dwell on it, but it is super hard. I'm hoping it's nothing serious, I'm hoping it's not cancer, and I'm hoping I don't have to get half of my face cut off, if not my whole face, or die even yet. So your boy is a little scared. I mean, I know it's my own fault and everything, and it's just terrifying. But anyway, on another crappy note, the appointment for my daughter is down at Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, is coming up this next week. So I'm going to be off work for 3 days, sleeping in a hospital room, because the type of test she has to have done, it's not horrible, but it just sucks for her. It's almost like being in prison. She has all of these wires hooked up to her head, all of these electrodes wrapped up with gauze, and those wires go into like a backpack, and then from the backpack there's a lead that goes the whole way over into the wall, but she can move around the whole room. The last time we were there, they had an Xbox 360 with the Kinect, so we could play that. It's gonna suck for everybody to have to take 3 days to go back for this test, when literally it could have been done last year. They screwed up. For those of you who didn't watch the other video, they screwed up and put the results of the first test under my other daughter's name. So we never knew that there was anything wrong, and neither did the doctor, because whoever put the test results in their system fucked up. So now, a whole year later, we found out that there was some abnormalities in that first test, so we got to go back for a 3-day test, which is going to suck, but it is what it is. Like I said, it could be worse. I thank my lucky stars it isn't. And there's that. So I've just been out of my sorts lately, and it is what it is. So definitely excited about this weekend getting to play some Breakpoint again. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, that is. Big ups to my man Speed Ray, who helped me out last week. Higher level player. Started watching the stream, watched the stream while helping me play, but he was getting ahead of himself. I just started the game, and I'm trying to do a walkthrough let's play type stream, And he was sort of cherry picking my missions. I got a little upset. It is what it is. But definitely excited to play that for a little while this weekend and do a news video. Now, I told myself I wasn't going to say what I was doing in these videos anymore because something ends up coming up or I don't have time or I screw up and sit around too long and I don't do it. But whatever. Excited to get some work done this weekend. And that's that. But I'm an idiot also because my car, its inspection ran out at the end of September. It's now October, what is it? I don't know, it's like the 20-something, or I don't know. I know I'm way overdue, and I gotta drive an hour and a half away for this appointment and don't have time to get my car inspected. Not only that, when I take it to get inspected, it's probably gonna need a bunch of work done to it, as it does every year. And I don't have the money to pay for it. Oh, life. All you kids out there, enjoy your younger years and savor every goddamn moment. I think back and I reminisce and I get all nostalgic and mess and think about the good old days, and boy, the carefree, not worrying about nothing besides waking up and going to school or waking up to skip school and worrying about getting your ass beat if you're beefing with somebody or, you know, fighting with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case. Those problems seemed so big back then. And I think about life now and I think about back then, and I would like to punch myself in the face for being so stressed then about that shit. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Enjoy your life while you're young and savor every minute of it. Time goes by way too fast, and life is finite, you know what I mean? We only get so much time on this earth, and then you're gone. And I'm over halfway there already, and I have accomplished very little to nothing. But I'm getting there. So enjoy your younger years. But anyway, with all this going on, my head has been in a jumble, and I've been super tired lately, more so than normal. I sat down last evening to try to start working on the meat and potatoes of my channels. Like, my Twitch page needs updated. Like, I need to do some channel art for it and get a banner, and I get a schedule set, which I have a good idea what the schedule's going to be now. I just need to get it set and posted on my Twitch page to when I'm going to stream and do videos and whatnot, because I guess there's a widget that you could use. I watched a video on it, I forgot the specifics, but you could post your schedule when you're going to stream on there and stuff. And I sat down to start doing that, and that's how I was. Head straight down, barely breathing, knocked out, passed out, while the Twitch page was loading. I just went out like a light. I do that a lot anymore. I need to start with this, me implementing the schedule, I need to start sleeping better and set a bedtime and make sure that I get everything that I can done before then and go to bed early. Getting up at 3 will murder a fella, I'm telling you. So, that's that. But I have things lined up and ready to go. I have ideas for things to move forward. I have the meat and potatoes of my channels that I need to get done. And also, there's a few purchases that I need and or want to make. As far as the channels go. I really wasn't going to focus on Twitch until they changed things to where affiliates can get money off of ad revenue. Now I'm like trying to focus on both. But there's a few lenses I want to get for the camera. There is an AC power adapter that I would like to get for my camera from when I'm doing like shoots at home. And I need an Elgato cam link to do that, and I need the power cord, and I need a couple lenses for the photography end of things and to shoot video end of things. So started 2 Facebook sort of business pages. I started a Facebook gaming page, and I started a Facebook business page. And what I think I'm going to do with the business page is start advertising as a photographer. I've always shot pictures with my phone, but now I have a camera. And I have a good eye for things, at least I think I do. We'll find out when people start giving me some critique. But I would like to start trying to pick up some work on the side as a photographer. I enjoy it. It's fun. I just like taking pictures. I like finding cool angles and, like, you know what I mean? Finding those cool shots, even if it's of something as mundane as a window or something, you know what I mean, that has a cool reflection on it, and you get that red. I enjoy it. So, booty doo. Anyway, I'm excited about the work yet. And although my head is sort of jacked up with everything going on with me and my little girl, I'm still optimistic, as we all should be. And we should all keep pushing forward and doing well. I should be a motivational speaker. That's gonna be a part of the other channel. That's another thing that I need to do this weekend. The other channel is up and running, and this will be it, and I gotta go before the camera shuts off. I started a second channel, for those of you who don't know, called We the Addicts. I am a recovering addict. Some people wouldn't call me a recovering addict. I think, okay, I apologize. The camera did shut off. I think the wrist camera app, since it updated, will jack me off. Jack me off. Jack me out. Sorry about that. Jack me out at 10 minutes as well, as I think what will happen. I apologize, but back to, I started a second channel. It is called We the Addicts, as in like we the people, because I am a recovering addict myself. Some people would say I'm not a recovering addict. You'll have to stop by the channel to understand why all of that is. But it is dedicated pretty much basically for people on maintenance medications, but open to all addicts, but people on maintenance medications, because there is no community for people on maintenance medications that are doing what they're supposed to, using the maintenance medication as they should, and leading a normal life. So I would like to build an awesome community around that fact and create an awesome community for addicts and addicts that are on maintenance meds. So I need to get a video done for that, and I will get one done this weekend. I think I'm going to do live streams for all of those, because it's a real matter-of-fact type of video, and it doesn't really, the ideas that I have don't really need an edit on them. So it's going to be more of a talking point type thing, and possibly chatting with people if they do check in, which I hope they do. So there's that. Check out the other channel if you are an addict, if you are a recovering addict, if you know somebody that is, fighting addiction or whatever. Tell them to stop by. The channel will be more meaty and have more content on it quite soon. Until the next time, my people, my family, my folks, and my friends. You already know what time it is. Over and out.